Live from Dodger Stadium, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. Our starting pitcher in this one, Shohei Ohtani. How about a report on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Anthony Volpe, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next pitch is downstairs. And another ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him. And there's one down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
Let's go, showtime.
Ball one, no strikes. Volpe leads off first with one away.
Hey, double him up.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike three, and that's two in a row. And here comes Bellinger. And that's outside. Runner at second, two down.
Come on, showtime.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The count is full.
Squirts away a little bit. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two outs and one in scoring position.
Sit him down.
So now two on and two outs.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Swinging a foul out of play. Two on, 2 outs. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the righty deals. Stays alive. First inning and already up to 23 pitches.
Come on, punch him out. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. And we're back. And today's starter, Garrett Cole. What do you have on him, Chris?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Bottom of the first, here's Mookie Betts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And a foul ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Turns and fires to Betts.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's 1 away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Tommy Edman stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 1 out, base is empty. And that is out of play. And 1 and 2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Judge going back on it. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
All right, let's go. That's right.
Base is empty, 1 away. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A little bit low.
Nope.
Very humble guy, and
Counts 1-0.
on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep.
1-1. Come on, Freddie.
1 down, base is empty. That
2
misses
balls,
the
1
zone,
strike.
and it's 2-1. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And they'll do it again. That one missed. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Inside ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Just missed. Now 1-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's go now. Face in here.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat.
Oh, that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Let's go, Will.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Max Muncy. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Come on, Max.
First and second, 2 down. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they pick up a run of the solo shot and take the lead. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Yankees nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Ohtani back to work. Inside corner for a strike, 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges.
Strike him out.
And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Paul Goldschmidt now. Fought off foul.
That's a ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Strike him out.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Kim. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Swings and misses. Going 1.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. In the air, right field. Pajes moving under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back here in L.A., now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Outside.
2 strikes.
That misses. It's 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And here is Michael Conforto. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Got it, kid. Nailed it.
1 down. And stepping in is the speedy Haesung Kim. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. And that's way high. 1-0.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Smoked on the ground a second, and Betts is set down.
Now batting, center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ground ball. Slings it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That's a little bit low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Yankees.
So the batting order
shortstop,
turns over.
Anthony
Here's the
Volpe.
Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
Hey now, turn 2 here.
That misses the
Count 1-0.
zone. Ball 1. Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Cabrera gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Strike him out.
That's out to center field. Edman in position. 1 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time.
Double play kills the inning.
Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. Banks off the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe. And they trail by 1.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
One out, runner at second. Here is Aaron Judge. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one missing inside. Man at second. And Judge spoils that one. Here's a 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. In the dirt. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to third, it's not a big deal in this situation now that there are 2 outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next batter even more critical.
Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first, and Bellinger is out. They limit the damage here, but a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And the batter now, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Hard hit left side. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Check swing went around, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Yankees 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Giancarlo Stanton. Just missed. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? That's in there.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Muncy sends it to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a foul ball. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now. And ball one.
2 strikes.
That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends him packing. Down in order go the Yankees. And our score remains 2-1. And we're back. Bottom four, Max Muncy at the dish.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. And it's fouled away.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Next offering is down low. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's to third.
Get there.
Throws to first in time.
Come on.
Now batting, designated hitter Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will climb in. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. That's strike one. a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in L.A. and now Jason Dominguez. Ohtani back to work. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Finish him.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Oswaldo Cabrera getting ready to hit. A walk and a run scored his first time. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And that's way high. 1-2 to count. The Yankees trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sit him down.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Punch him out.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Back to the top of the lineup, Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Outside, ball 1. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Yankees 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. In the air out towards right center. Judge is there, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Mookie Betts now. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Come now. Here we go.
And That drops in for a strike.
Hey, stay hot.
That one fouled off.
One ball.
This one in the dirt. Out towards left center. Dominguez on his way over. He's got it. And there's two away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
All right, Los Angeles.
And first offering is fouled off. Betts, the runner at first with two gone. Right through there for a strike. Freeman hits it in the air. Judge has it sized up. Makes the grab. And that's the third out. One left for LA. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
For the Yankees, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ohtani will depart. Just one hit allowed. He was excellent. And we'll have the new pitcher for you when we get back after a quick break.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Michael Grove.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
Now, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
Fastball for a strike. That's through there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Yanks down by a run, and we're the top half of the sixth. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty.
Full count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they had their first base runner since the third inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Here we go. Turn two. Swing.
Left field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And a swing and a miss. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, 245 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that misses at 1-1. That's down and in.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
That one hammered center field. Edman going back on it. And out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 3-2.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Wells up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia appears to be getting loose. Kopech, the right-hander, also getting loose. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Not even close there. And that is ball one. Late swing fouled off. And that's outside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And a big swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Up the middle.
Move it.
To second, pulls him off the bag. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get an out on the play.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
First and second, 2 outs. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Wells over at second. Goldie at first. 2 out of the inning. That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. On the ground, and it stays fair. Here comes Wells around third. 1 runs in. Hernandez quickly throws it in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Michael Grove done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. A strikeout and a walk. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. In for a strike, and it's 2-1 now. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. 1 runs in. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Now batting, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. On the ground to the left. Betts. They get the force, then they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
On its way to the corner, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short.
Get there, get there.
Over to Goldie. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Let's go, Dodgers!
Outside with a breaking ball.
Good eye, wait for your pitch.
He swings and fouls 1 off. Yankees up by 3. swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one popped in the air, left field. And there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. And a strike. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers down in order. And the deficit remains 5-2. And we're back. Now, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Swing. Ball that's outside. Overrated.
And that one in the air, center field. Edman squeezes it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. 1 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And ball 1 to Judge. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
There's a swing and a drive. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Here's Stanton now. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Betts whips it to first, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're still out in front, 5-2. Back here in LA, bottom of the 7th, and here is Andy Pages. The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Inside corner for a strike. Movement in the Yankees pen. Fernando Cruz getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Weaver also throwing.
All right, Dodgers.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's up there.
Let's go, Dodgers.
And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball.
Let's go, Dodgers.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at-bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Conforto in the box again. Takes a strike. The Dodgers trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one wrapped foul.
Get another one.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Kim stands in now and watches strike 1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger under it. And that is that.
Unbelievable.
Now pitching.
Now on the bump, Anthony Banda.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Austin Wells.
Catcher, Austin Wells.
First pitch just misses. That one missed. Next offering is downstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That one down the line and foul ball. 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So a man aboard. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
Next one
That's ball
misses. 2 balls and a strike.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Dodgers.
lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. So up next, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Oswaldo Cabrera now at the plate. And he takes a strike. Action in the pen down there. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Kopech, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Ball 1 there.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off down the right side. Wells, the lead runner at second. Goldie on at first with 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Sit him down.
Next offering upstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez makes the play, and that'll do it. 2 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Dodgers 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Fernando Cruz.
For the New York Yankees, number 63, Fernando Cruz.
Here's Mookie now.
For the Dodgers.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Come on, Dodgers, let's go.
First pitch swinging. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Devin Williams getting ready to go. And a foul ball. That misses off the outside edge.
Ball 2. 2-2 to count.
Looking good, Dodgers.
On the ground to short.
Get yours. Go, go, go.
Fires over to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And here comes Tommy Edman.
One more time.
Ground ball
Nope,
left
that's foul.
side. And foul ball.
Come on, Los Angeles.
1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Yankees leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
That to right. Judge is under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Step off throw to first. Chisholm dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
Scott, an all-star a season ago, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Scott, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
One down, base is empty.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
2 down, nobody on. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Dodgers 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Devin Williams.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Teoscar Hernandez digs in now.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 is the count.
making the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Smith stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that's in there at the knees. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a good eye there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. And that is gone. He circles the bases, and they close the gap. It's 5-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Muncy digs in. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. This one's smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 5-4.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Devin Williams out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Luke Weaver.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
1 out, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. There's a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1.
You got this.
There's the strike of the knees.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
All right, let's go. Make it count.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Do it again.
In there, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
All right, Dodgers.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll here. And our starting pitcher here today, Shohei Ohtani. What do you got on him, Chris?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Now, here is Anthony Volpe. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Calls it in, and there's one away. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against him.
Overrated.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
Nope. Outside.
And that skips in the dirt. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Strike three. That one came in at 99.
Batting third, right fielder.
Two down,
Aaron
base is
Judge.
empty. And next for New York, Aaron Judge. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strikes.
Let's go, Showtime.
That one drifts inside.
Ball three.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
I got three.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
All right, Los Angeles.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, towing the slab in today's game, Garrett Cole.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
And that's in the dirt. The shortstop takes the ball. This one smoked out to left. One away. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Let's go, Tom.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. Edman around second. Now a relay to third, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman hits now. He's one of the many stars in this Dodger lineup. Swinging a foul straight back. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Volpe throws it to first in time. And that is that. Dodgers go down quietly, scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and the batter now, Cody Bellinger. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in the 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run. That's way outside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Let's go, LA!
Ball to strike. And there's a ball.
Come on, Dodgers!
That one is hammered right field. Pajes going back
You kidding me?
onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. And that's off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Fastball is outside.
Let's go, Los Angeles!
And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Stanton stands at first with 1 out. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Runner on the move. Fouls one off. 2-2. Man at first, 1 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. And that's down and away. And the 1-0. And he chases a high fastball there.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Cole back to work. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Let's go, Teo.
That one missed. Strike 3 on the foul tip.
Batting fifth, catcher
Will Smith to the plate. That one ripped. That's back. Out of here. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 1 out, nobody on. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a foul out of play.
Let's go, Max.
There's a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down.
Batting seventh, right
2 down,
fielder,
base is empty.
Andy
And next for
Powers.
LA, Andy Pajes. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that's strike 1. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Cabrera getting to start at the hot corner, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. Check swing. He went. Strike 1.
1-1. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Pushed it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Fly to left his first time. Fought off foul. 1 out, bases empty. That misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now batting second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
It was a bang-bang play at first, Singy, so let's take another look at the throw that made it possible to get the out.
No doubt that 85-mile-per-hour heater was the difference on this play, according to StatCast. And it looked like a blur going across the infield from up here, and they just got the out.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball, that's out.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Let's go, Dodgers!
That one to first, and that's just foul.
Let's go, Dodgers!
2 outs. Outside and low, it's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throw. Save.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the bottom of the third, and here is Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's
Ball, that's
inside.
inside.
Now 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That missed by a lot. 2-2. On the ground to third.
Figure it out.
Over to Goldie.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down.
On now.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Hassan Kim.
So up next, Hesung Kim.
All right, Dodgers. Woo!
And that one misses up and in.
Nice take.
And that's ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger sizing it up. Makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop.
Mookie Betts now made his debut with the Red Sox in 2014 and actually hit a home run against the Dodgers in 2016.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Mookie is fantastic for baseball. A great player, big personality. He's played for some of the most popular teams in the league.
And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back.
Leading
Start
off
of the
for
4th.
Yankees,
Now it's Aaron
right
Judge
fielder
up to the
Aaron
plate.
Judge.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Go Dodgers!
Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Come on, LA.
Judge waits. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Get out of here, Yankees.
Up and in, and that's ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pajes sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's one away.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Bellinger now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that one fouled off.
Swing.
Foul ball still 0-2. The Dodgers up by a run, top half of inning number 4. Strike 3, it's a strikeout for Shohei.
Now batting, the designated
And now it's
hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton. Walked his first time. Just missed.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got it. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, and it remains 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Let's go, Tom.
And that is out of play. That one fouled off. Up the middle, and that chance handled. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Fastball for a strike at 95.
All impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the air. Cabrera settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out swinging his first time.
Let's go, Dodgers.
Just missed. And it's 1-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in L.A., top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Austin Wells. Ohtani back to work. Out towards right center field. Edman sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here is Goldschmidt. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Just missed. The Dodgers leading by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Strike him out!
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now at the plate, Jason Dominguez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Base hit center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting. Third
Dominant
baseman,
performance for him today, Boo.
Cabrera.
Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Edman in position. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. The Yanks lead 1. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. First offering, and it just misses. In there at the knees.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside low, and now it's 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that
Third
walk.
baseman,
Here's Max Muncy. Struck out swinging his first time.
Let's keep it going!
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Dominguez fires it in quickly. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
for the Dodgers, right
First and
fielder,
second,
Andy
no outs.
Pajes.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. And ball 1 to the right fielder. The 1-0. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Looking good, Dodgers!
And that's in for a strike. Smith on second. Muncy at first with no outs. High fly ball out into left center field. Dominguez makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will climb in. 0 for 1 so far.
Need a base hit here!
Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Come on, Dodgers, let's go.
On the corner for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe.
Shortstop Anthony Volpe.
That one misses. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Trinan getting cranked up as well. That's off the inside corner, and the count now 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Called strike right there.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He is struck out and he is walked. Chisholm, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And out of here. And we're all square. It's 1-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball 1 low. One down, base is empty. And Judge spoils that one. And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go-ahead run on base. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Go-ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Bellinger takes the strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not...
Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel, and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ohtani will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Michael Grove.
Number 29. Michael Grove.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1. And the first offering is not close.
Come on, Dodger! Swing!
There's a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That's right, LA.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 2. Runner at second, 2 down.
Hey, you got this.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, sit him down.
Pitch misses outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Punch him out.
3-2 on the way. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Punch him out.
Man on second, 2 down. And he grounds one to the right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. All even at 1 apiece. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the 6th.
Leading
Mookie
off
Betts
for
will
the
make his way to the plate.
Shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Way outside, and that is ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next offering is in for a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
This one popped up. Goldie,
Come on.
and he makes the catch.
Are you kidding me?
And there's 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder,
Tommy Edman will hit next. 1 for 2.
All right, Dodgers.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Two balls, no strikes.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one hit to first. He'll do it himself. And that quickly, 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Let's go, Blue.
And downstairs. On the ground to Jazz. On to first.
He's out.
And Freeman is retired. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains tied 1-1. We go to the top of the
Leading off
7th.
for
Here's
the
the Yankees catcher now,
catcher,
Austin Wells. right through there for a strike.
You know, these Yankees, they're being honest with themselves, struggling to make contact in this one. The strikeout has been a big issue, but at least they're going down swinging. Got to get the ball in play, though. It's time to change up the approach to focus.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
1 ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish.
Sit him down.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Punch him out.
And the 2-2. And that one is inside.
That's a really good take.
Jason Dominguez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Strike him out.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. He's got it. One away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Gets him to chase after that one.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that one is lifted in the air. Edman in position. Brings it in. 2 away now. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera.
All right, Los Angeles. Let's go, Los Angeles.
That one off the mark. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Let's go, Dodgers.
2 balls, no strike.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Next offering misses. And now 3-1.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Man at second. And fouled off.
Strike him out.
And a swing and a miss. Third out, and that ends the frame.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ball one there. Misses outside. The count now 2-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And that one hammered. Going back, Bellinger, back some more. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's already homered in this game.
Dodgers, woo!
Now this is in the air down the line. Dominguez on the move.
Come on now.
He's got it. There's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Max.
Here's Muncy to hit.
All right, Dodgers!
And that drops in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Go Dodgers!
1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go Dodgers. Let's go Dodgers.
Right side, hard hit. Throws to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still tied, 1-1. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 49.
Back to the top of the order now. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Kirby Yates up and throwing. And that skips in the dirt.
Come on, LA.
The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, fairly deep to right field.
Let's go, let's go!
And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And that misses. And the count is 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just off the inside edge, Aaron Judge in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
It's Aaron Judge now. 1 for 3.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
2-0.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Cody Bellinger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And the count's full.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Bellinger up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Trinan checks on first. Chisholm back in on a dive. Swing and a foul out of play. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Come on, Dodgers, let's go. Punch him out.
Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Come on, punch him out.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Strike him out.
2 outs. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Fernando Cruz.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
Right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Looking good, Dodgers.
Let's go, Dodgers.
There's the strike. Movement in the bullpen. Luke Weaver, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up.
Let's go, Dodgers.
You got this.
And 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
This to third.
Hustle.
Fires to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And next for L.A., Hae-Sung Kim.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Come on, Los Angeles.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Mookie Betts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And that is low for ball 4.
Now that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Here's Mookie to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Cruz picks over. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Now the 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It's a bomb. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 3-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. First pitch misses. And that's in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mookie Betts with the big strike in the inning. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kirby Yates.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Just missed. The Yankees looking to rally. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Punch him out.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Sit him down.
3-2 now. Stays alive.
Strike him out.
And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting.
Austin Wells getting ready to hit. Yates, multi-time All-Star, 37 years young. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. A little bit high. 1-0. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And that's in for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Sit him down.
Tying run at the plate. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Just missed.
Come on, Dodgers.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The tying run at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that one is downstairs. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hit on the ground to short.
Move it.
Off balance feet. There's one. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
And your final 3-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.